like a really fun personality. You seemed like someone who'd want to do this.
Yeah.
And I saw you're just kind of chilling. I was like, hey, do you want to hop on? Because honestly, it's a good time, like way to not only fill some time, but just like it's kind of how I got caught up in all this. I was just hopping on because I would get out of bracket. Like, man, everybody's playing. I can't hop on a friendly. What can I do? And 8 years later, here I am. But 8 years later, we're going to talk about winners finals. So we got Ling versus Blitz. This is not unfamiliar.
This is not unfamiliar at all. I feel like this is going to be a matchup of just straight zoning.
Yeah,
almost.
there's a lot of spacing with Blitz. He wants to use short hop lemons as like an anti-float tool. And you want to use Saw Blade to get your confirms because you don't really want to box right next to Peach too much with Fair. That being said, the win record is just a little bit skewed in favor of Ling because Ling knows how to play around that type of passive play. So far, a small lead for Blitz, though.
You got to take what you can get here. Blitz trying to keep this lead. And honestly, I feel like if you're Blitz here, play even more campy. Keep this dude off of you.
Yeah,
Make him come to you.
That's the whole approach you need to take. It's just unfortunate that it never works. So like this is what you need to do though, because he has 24% to 95% lead right now. You want to look for Bro, RNG's just always blesses
there was
Ling.
A Saturn earlier too.
He will get so many. Oh, that literally missed like his feet, like it digitized and went into the like Z-axis or something. That just missed hitting him.
Oh my god.
I don't think that was meant to be forward air. I think that was meant to be a back air, like while retreating. So that's gonna give him a little bit more time to hold on to the stock. But
Blitz doing a good job keeping Ling off of him. He is not taking much percent, and I feel like they've been kind of scrapping a little bit now.
That one was a bait. So you use that forward air as like an auto cancel to make someone try to challenge and hit you on whip punish, and then you go for the back air. That time back air straight up though, 36%. That's actually really good for Blitz to start this off.
Here we are, back to the center. I'm happy to see. Happy to see this coming in from Blitz because, yeah, I can only imagine, especially with the way things are skewed, having this comfortable lead here. You just want to try to get as much extra credit as possible, and
yeah, holding that lead. Hold the lead as much as you can. And I like his like refusal to engage at the ledge too. You hold center. You force Ling to have to approach you because one of Ling's main combo starters and shield pressure game is that downer. That being said, Ling has only taken 31% since he's lost that stock, and it's starting to climb away. And once Ling starts to get to that point where he's frustrating you, where you're trying to put on damage, that's where things go bad. He just took a full charge forward smash, though. That was like 30%, I think. Like,
oh my goodness. I'm actually shocked that landed.
Was it Hadouken?
On God. Hey, I mean, Mega Man got the Shoryu too, so it's like, hey.
Hey, it is Capcom character.
Capcom Gaming.
Wow, good DI. I definitely thought that was gone.
DI.
That boy heavy. So that's the upgraded armor. It's like I got 7 extra units of weight. Dash attack on DI too. No, you ain't living that one.
Yeah, there's no shot.
If you live that, I'm going out to check my console. Like,
yeah,
wait, what?
yo, did the .9 Bandit come to this venue?
.9 Bandit attacking the local level now. Gonna be hit on anti-airs, and he's getting hit a lot on anti-airs. I think I saw an extra knockback on there, so it went away. I couldn't tell if that was Winky Face or Dot Eyes, but 50% already onto his next stock here, and you see how he's walking Blitz to the corner, and he's just making him hold shield. He's getting so many more free grabs out of it. Finally gets hit by a back air, but Ling is already starting to take the pace of the game back.
Yep. It's kind of like, all right, just like that, Ling taking the stock, and now it gets scary.
This is how like all their sets go too. Like Blitz will have moments where he has a good lead, and then Ling will win the long game as we're approaching 3 minutes and sub 30 seconds right now. That will tax you as he takes 50 plus 62 straight to on the last stock, and he's having a hard time getting this lead back right now.
Yep. Skill.
I think he's at up throw ranges now too. So if he could get him, if he could condition him to hold shield here, he can get him on up throw. But you see, that's why Ling is playing very jump happy right now. I think he also assumed that he would go for a back air in center stage, but he gets hit by the back air at the end.
The shield poked. It looked like a shield poked.
It might have. That move is really good at getting shield pokes. So like you hop around them, force their shield to drop. 100% on the Blitz. Not looking too hot for him, but you never know.
So scary here. You want to get back to the center stage.
My boy had the slowest slide off that down tilt, and Ling did not open that DM, bro. Like, he just stared at it. Like, yeah, no.
He's like, I'm good off that. I'm good off that. Oh, man. So you're starting to build a little bit of rage here. If you can just not get caught lacking. I feel like that's what it almost comes down to, getting caught lacking.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes still to play with. Now, it may not seem like a lot of time, but it is enough time to slowly work your way back in. Because this is where Ling is trying to force you to try and make something happen. And your main win condition at the start was playing slow. You know that that's how you can open up Ling. But Ling is just like, well, I mean, you haven't opened me up yet, so I'm just going to keep throwing stuff at you.
Exactly. Hey, ball's on my court. You got to get in.
Waited there long enough to use the ledge invincibility off of that crash bomber too. Oh, that's a jump snipe. Yeah, he did get back to the ledge though from that up. Down smash should take it.
Wow,
it's not. No,
he's a thick boy.
I said this man's heavy. The Mega Man is going to live a little bit longer. He gets crash bomber on. This is a good opportunity for him actually to get back in. He's only about 20% away from a down air into an up tilt if he could find the trip animation off of it, and that sweet spot up tilt gets him at like 80.
Wow. That was actually a great mix by Field from Blitz to get back onto the ledge there. To not recover like that, I feel like it's full set.
He's making this win. Oh, that should be it. Yeah, okay, back air finally does it. Blitz with the stress and the stretch immediately after, trying to stay composed. But I do really like the way that he was approaching it at the end because, like we said, the win con is not gone. You can kill Ling at like 85, give or take, with a dare, get trip, and true combo into up tilt. As long as you get the trip, you can. Or if you put them in enough tumble hit stun where you see them like flinch, that's when you know you can true combo off of it. It has to be at a point where it doesn't bounce them off the floor though, because if you do, it might not sweet spot on that up tilt. That's why he was only using pellets, because he was trying to slowly get that damage up, but I think Ling saw through it. That's why he started jumping more, and he was able to get first game avoiding that.
Running it back to PS2, I swear. If we're just going to see PS2 in small battlefield again.
It's going to be a majority of what we see. Like, if we have 8 stages, 3 bands, and we will still find pretty much nothing but PS2. Which is crazy because they made me take away Northern Cave, and this is what's happening. I blame it on that.
Were people just not happy with Northern Cave?
Yeah, but I love that stage. Some people like it, some people don't. But the rule set now matches Gommel, Rise and Grind, and a couple other majors who have been using this rule set. It's the same exact one, so it works. But one of the things too is that PS2 it is that main stage that everybody goes to, and a big reason why I don't see Blitz switching away from it is because what worked so well for him that first game, he was able to get a lead while camping center, right, and holding the lead. Ling played around it as he almost gets him with the forward air on the ledge. But on this one, you have plenty of room to reset. That being said, Scimitar, he is probably not making his back. Oh, never mind. He did. He got hit by the softest spot of the cheeks.
Literally,
that's like pillows. Like that.
Charmin ultra soft.
Less is more.
He's.
Oh, yeah. He was out of resources.
Damn,
that's dude. Ling is so hard to deal with when he has a lead like that.
It's like suffocating.
And he does it while being just out of like your space too. Like he hovers just at a range where you think that you could punish him. Like right there, he put a dare out, but he knew that he was gonna be able to get that dare down quick enough to scare Blitz and get shield up without getting hit by shield hook. And if you or the back air, and if you take a throw, that's it. You took a throw versus a back air. I'd rather take the throw.
Absolutely. It's literally just like a complete bait and punish and like lulling you to that false sense of security that's like, I can do something punish, but you actually can. That's what he wants.
Of course, Smash is going to come through, at least smack him away, but this is a 118% difference, and something that I could see a little bit in Blitz's body language is that every time he gets hit, he has like that side lean forward. Now, like I said, these two have played a lot.
That fatigue.
Yeah.
There's some that, okay, say that.
Smash comes through. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on. There's still a good opportunity for him to get back in.
Yep, be in the ledge. Okay. Metal Blade getting him up there.
It's a quick 27. So that third up to 37.
Rage is cooking. Got some rage to work with here.
Completely unchecked. But yeah, that's why Ling reset. Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Look, just don't question it with Ling. RNG is just be blessing, and Mr. Saturn has been murdered. So Saturn has exited the building.
Imagine he pulls a bomb with him. Like,
imagine you clocking to work, right? You get like clocking to work, dealing with the foundation underneath the building.
Yep.
And then Princess Peach pulls you up to then throw you off the building. Like,
yeah, like
what?
This is some crazy levels of just RNG I've never seen. I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see much Peach gameplay. I this character, you know, we're coming out offline. No one in my scene at least.
Welcome to Connecticut.
Welcome to Connecticut. And then it's like, I'm getting to see it all. I'm getting like the world tour of Peach.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of that around here. Ling, of course, being has absolutely been tearing it up of late. I believe number 28 in the world off the recent PGR, or at least North America. And that Porter is going to come in. You can see why. Yep. You can see why he's gotten to that point. He's performed well out of region. He performs up. Oh, whoa! He wanted it. So that could have gone really bad for either player. Up here could have taken out Ling, or Blitz could have gotten killed by an up B if Ling reacted within an umbrella up there.
That would have been so wild. I do think, though, I mean, Blitz is... It's so... I think it's actually very doable here.
Oh, yeah. So Blitz finally going for an anti-air attempt on up tilt. You don't want to do that too often, but it's good to pull out on occasion because you normally been respected in that point and maybe go for a short hop aerial, which Ling has constantly been spacing around. That being said, though, what a hard call on that spot dodge. He knew that spot dodge was coming.
He said, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, you're going to do none.
You're going to do none, boy.
Oh, boy. Platform game.
He tries so quickly to act out of off of a missed aerial too. Like you said before, remember when he did that that bait forward air to try to go for the bear? Trying to do a similar fashion where at that point he felt like he could go for it. Okay, he still died. I thought he was gonna die to that for a second. Now this has become at least spikeable ranges. I don't think he's gonna get him to that 80% that he's looking for the up tilt combo because he's at 120. So I think Rage is gonna mess with it.
Yeah, that would be likely. Yeah. This is kind of looking a little bit like last game though, where Blitz does kind of bring it back, but then now you have this. It feels like actually still like a mountain.
Exactly the same as last game. We're at 2 minutes 20 seconds.
Yep.
With the almost exactly the same deficit, and he's playing the zone game. Because last time he kept trying to play mid-range and Ling kept beating him out. That turnip toss and reads the roll. It's not going to be enough.
Thick boy. TM.
Oh, that was actually really good. He threw turnip to the left, so then throw it to the right. That mixed up his stall time that time. Last time he just kept getting hit on all those air dodges.
Getting back to the ledge.
Oh, no way. Okay. I like the attempt too. Try to go in disguise to hopefully catch Ling fading the wrong way to catch him with a forward air. 175% to 80%.
Is there any way he could possibly up
tilt? If he gets a straight up up tilt, it might kill.
He did that on 6 a couple times, and it actually just worked, catching his initial dash.
It's really strong, too. Well, it's basically on Ling to hit him on shield. And that should take it.
Oh, my God, he's still living.
He used the pellet to clank onto the back air as well. Back throw puts him off stage. It's an opportunity.
This is the moment.
Z-drop, not gonna go for the attempt on the dare, just to guarantee that he can get ledge trap, but the forward smash does not come in. He has him at Saw. Okay, Saw Blade's gone, but Saw Blade Bear could do it. Up throw? Okay, wow. Up throw at almost 200%. I think it was 200 after the hit. Yeah, 206 after the hit is going to take it out with the raise from Fullmate in the back and Brad. Everybody just putting their hands up in the air. I don't recall the last time I saw up throw kill. I think I've seen it 3 times in total off of Peach. That was Mega Man too.
He's not like a lightweight, not even a midweight. Homie, he got some weight on him.
That's the stuff you have to know at the top level too. Because if you don't know how to solidify a kill in a matchup like this, especially somebody doesn't assume you have a kill throw, because what's Blitz more inclined to do? Put shield up often, right? Yeah. He thinks that you're going to try and go for a shield poker, hit him on a jump, and then you get thrown in the air. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I honestly, though, it does feel rough. I mean, I feel like this is where you have to, you gotta really just hunker down, right? You gotta put your head down. You gotta just be like, okay,
stay calm. Don't let those last 2 games get to you. It is a best of 5. That one will trigger you a little bit because you waited as long as you could, and Toad still just threw up all over you. But as long as you don't let that get to you, now it might get to you. 19% on that first stock. Pretty dominant fashion. Now things are starting to look really good. Whereas Ling is already looking good. So it's kind of continuing.
Yeah, it's like the dude's ramping up. It's actually just like... I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, but my guy's just like, I'm going to start off in base. And he's like, oh, never mind. Stop talking because, hey, free stock coming in for Ling.
Yeah, answer back pretty quick there.
For Blitz, yeah. Take those.
Way better answer compared to normal, too. So most of the time it's been Blitz has taken a lot of well, I mean, now he is, but he took a lot of damage before he answered back. Now he's at 93 to 22. And Oh, I like that because in my view, most of us are holding shield there to potentially like take a throw.
Yeah.
But Blitz is a good player, so he's like, oh, he might try to grab me here. And Ling tried to read the good player option of him going for a jump. Like there's a bit of layers to that attempt at that forward tilt.
I feel like every decision has like a billion different layers, and it's like
you have to think in your head like what makes the most sense. If I take this hit, do I die? No. Okay, where do I end up? In disadvantage, but where? And the opposite is like, okay, do I take this throw? Is it worth being off stage with this throw? Do they have enough time to get that turnip to go off, to throw them at me, to force my edge guard to go the way that they want? That's why these two fighting has been so rough for Blitz, because Blitz hasn't been able to figure out Ling's option coverage. He constantly baits him into the same ideas. As he catches him before there, it takes him out there and looking at what could be a 3-0.
Yeah, it is, as I say, funny term, it's looking grievous. And I'm trying to think of, like, ways.
All I can think of is general attack! BlitzLuigy.
Yeah, go on, brother. It's like,
hello there. What? Right now,
opening is so, it's so difficult.
It really is. Like, Ling just keeps saying hello, and he's opening the door, and he's letting him in.
He's letting himself in.
But right now, like, it's one of those spots, too, where the whole, like, passive gameplay that you thought would work before isn't working.
It actually doesn't work.
Yeah, you try to change it up, but it's like, well, what do I do now to change it up?
Oh,
like,
I'm going to approach him, and I'm going to get, I'm going to get punished. It's like, it's very hard. Nope, not today.
Try to catch him with, like,
dash back.
Ling knows, see, the moment that the Saw Blade's in hand, you are not going to Saw Blade bear me. I will put up shield, because the Saw Blade equals bad. You throw it at me, cool. As long as I have shield up. And that bear should take it. It's that close to ledge. No, never mind. I keep second guessing his survivability, but he keeps making it back.
It's monster DI this set. Oh, there we go. And here we are at the same spot.
Literally
third
situation. And Blitz, or Ling knowing better, because you can cheese a stock at the beginning. Who was it? Peanut literally did it just this past weekend at Riptide. And he's not letting him do that.
See.
Oh, it's getting me straight up. Oh.
Blitz.
Look at the way, like, Ling's just, like, walking in.
He's looking at him. He's like,
going for a Toad, too. I get it. Oh, actually, no, because he's been throwing out a lot of pellets. So at 150 off of maybe even a pellet, Toad might have gotten a kill. But forward air definitely kills.
It is so tense. He's just trying to pick his opening.
He's trying so hard to find an open right now. These down tilts a little bit out of space. And just holding shield because he knows he can't afford to take a shield poke on pretty much anything. But that he was able to get back on.
Oh, but just back throw kill.
Wow. What in the? I think he might have just held left. I think that Blitz just understood that he was going to possibly die there. And hello.
Whoop. Autofocus. Auto. There we go.
Hey. Yeah, so I think that he just assumed that he was going to die. So he's like, all right, there's too much work to do with. I'm just going to hold left and exit quick because that was the most... Why is this camera acting so stupid today? Why are you doing this to me? Hindsight...
It's just immediately...
Get out! All right, so that's going to be a 3-0 going in favor of Ling. Up next is going to be loser semis, which is going to be 6 a.m. and Brand.